Okay. Hello, my art teachers. Welcome to a brand new year. We're all ready to get started. And to begin these little art bites, what we're going to think about is lines, because can be a real easy place to begin and really a fascinating thing. So we're going to switch our brains from more academic to art way of looking at lines. And we're going to start with a regular pencil. So I'm going to show this video. And what you'll see is a regular #2 pencil. Normally in education, we teach our students to write uniform lines, clear, easy to see, and uniform. But in art, we want to have variety in our lines. So not only do we think of the tip of the pencil, we think of the side, because the side creates a fatter line. You notice how I'm holding the pencil versus how we teach our students to hold the pencil? Of course, in art, you can do it both ways, but you notice that I can make a little bit more variety in one line stroke if I hold the pencil with the 4 fingers on top and the thumb underneath. Also, the pressure that you put on the pencil will create a darker line or a lighter line. The direction of the lead, whether it's sideways or the tip, will create the width of that line. So now we're going to do a marker. Students think of the tip of the marker that's where all the action should take place. But there's also the side of it. Again, a wide line to a thin line, all in one line. This is just kind of a fun exercise to kind of open our minds about the possibilities of our mark making supplies. Mark making in art is just a fancy way of saying putting something down on paper or on a canvas. It's just the marks that you make. And in art, we call it mark making. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to challenge you this week. You can turn on music and just make all sorts of really cool lines with variety to music. It'd be a really meditative, kind of a calming practice after the first few days where, well, the students were usually quiet. You know, there's always the class clown that starts right off the bat, but usually they're quiet because they were all with new students and, but still there's a lot to cover. So make this a really calm, meditative kind of practice. And again, this is just to switch our brains from academic to more art thinking. A marker like this is an excellent utensil to use if you want. Hold it with your 4 fingers at the top, your thumb on the bottom, so you can move it up and down and make that variety of lines. The markers you probably don't want to do with this exercise are these little micron markers, because you really can't vary the width on those. So don't use those. Anyway, these little art bites, we're just going to make them kind of short, kind of fun. Some of them may be connected to the previous one, and others may just be kind of standalone things. If you have an idea that you want to learn about, shoot me an email and I'll add it to the queue. And my goal is to make one of these every month. So, not every month, every week. We'll have a new one a week. They shouldn't take a lot of time and it'll kind of assist you in your art skills. So hopefully you enjoy that. And for those of you who started your classes last week, I hope they went well. And for those of you who start this week, I hope it goes well. So the beginning of the year is kind of a fun time. So we will talk to you guys soon.